Alright, audience, what's up? Today we're checking out some Karens that got arrested.
Okay. Hello.
We're gonna take you off the aircraft.
By the way, audience, I heavily apologize for the terrible audio. I will try my best to caption this video for you, but if I mess up sometime, do not blame me.
You're gonna have to get off the aircraft,
yeah,
okay?
and you're out there, and I compliment you in that way.
She's a representative of the aircraft. They don't want you flying on their plane today, okay? So you're gonna have to get off the aircraft.
They made us wait and wait and wait.
Yeah, that's the way it is, but right now I'm gonna
and that's fine, and I will respect that.
Oh. Did she just growl at the police?
Right now,
what in God's name are we dealing with on these airplanes, ladies and gentlemen? Look, I get it, the airport is a pretty stressful place. After doing all this paperwork and after all the metal detectors and so on and so forth, I can understand how it gets pretty annoying, but I don't really see myself becoming like this lady and growling at the cops.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you to grab your bag and just step off the aircraft.
And I did not do anything, actually. Disrespect.
We'll talk about it outside.
Disruptive, besides speak my mind.
Okay.
And you know what? I live in America, and that's what America's about.
Calm down.
No, you know
Listen
that.
to me. Grab your bag.
Why is she looking at us like a blowfish?
You know that. You know the United States is free speech.
But does it give you the right to be an annoying loser on the airplane? I don't think so.
You know that. You know that.
Give me another unit on the plane, please.
If you are ever gonna put your hands on
Grab
me,
your bag.
no, I will grab my bag. But you don't want to sit here and say what I'm saying.
Listen, no one's gonna put their hands on you unless you
Alright,
have to.
yeah, you
Grab your
won't.
bag.
Yeah, cops, don't put your hands on me. I love Karen so much. They think that they are so entitled to everybody's hospitality. You realize the police at the end of the day are here to help you? After all, that is what your tax dollars do go to, is to fund these people. And yes, even though I have yet to come across a cop that is yet to be an asshole to me, you should still treat them with respect, because either way, if they're in a bad mood, they could still throw you in jail.
Yeah, you won't.
Okay, but I need you to get up.
No.
Okay?
You need me to get up? You may need me to get up, but you know what I feel my need to do as a person? Just like Jesus, mother Christ.
You need to calm down.
No, I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm gonna say what I need to do, and if you're gonna do whatever you feel you need to do to me, right? So I'm gonna say what I have meant to say. No, to everybody.
Stand up, man.
Everybody is doing this.
You're gonna get arrested if you do not stop.
I'm already gonna get arrested.
You're gonna get arrested if you don't stand up and get off the aircraft.
Probably already gonna get.
Do you want to get arrested?
I really,
then
honestly,
stand up and get.
The cop literally said if you don't get up, you're going to get arrested. Why is this woman wanting to jeopardize herself? If I were a cop, ladies and gentlemen, I would have put a taser to her forehead like 5 minutes ago. As you know, I'm not a very patient guy, but whether you respect the cops or not, these are some of the nicest cops that you'll probably interact with. They're being nice. I don't see the big deal, and this woman's taking advantage of that.
Really, it's not about that, man.
Okay.
You can.
I'm gonna ask you one more time, and then I'm gonna have to put my hands on you. Okay?
For what reason?
Because you're not listening.
Let me ask you that. You're gonna put no. And that's fine. That's fine. Why do you have a right to put your hands on me, though?
Okay, let's go, Ryth. Come on.
No, why do you have a right to put your hands on me?
Ma'am,
what am I doing that makes you feel like you have a right to put your hands on me?
They're cops. Are you stupid?
Seriously, though, can you tell me that?
Tell me deep plan.
Can you just help me to understand as a human that is alive, why do you? Seriously, though.
I'm not quite sure where this woman is coming from. These kind, beautiful, sexy police officers are trying to tell you to get off the aircraft because you're being a nuisance. If you were to understand as a human being that you're being annoying, you would have gotten off the aircraft approximately 6.4 seconds ago. But here you are, blabbing like a baby into a potential arrest.
Here's what's happening. They're gonna deplane the aircraft. I'm gonna take you off the plane.
That was already happening.
And you're going to jail. Just so you know.
That was already happening.
It won't happen if you get up and walk out with me right now.
Yeah.
But if you're not going to...
Right now, they're going to deplane. As soon as they deplane, you're going to jail, okay? If you do not get up.
Why is this woman not getting up? The cop just said, get up or you're going to jail. Why is the girl looking at him like a deer in headlights? Get up, you blonde bimbo.
That's how it's going to work.
Do you see how that's a threatening system?
That's the way it is, man.
That's not cool. I want to trust you. You want to trust me? That's not healing. We're not healing. You're not respecting my human rights as a constitution. That's not cool.
You're done.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, we tried talking to you.
No, you really didn't. I talked back to you, and I was calm. And you honestly acknowledged me for a moment, and then you didn't.
Leave your hands there.
Why did you do that?
It appears that the anime lore of this Karen is getting a bit emotional. We're a bit at the climax of the story. The Karen, obviously, and very predictably, didn't get off the plane. And look at her now. She is now getting handcuffed against the wall and walking her flabby ass to jail.
Hey,
Have to be like that.
come with me.
I wasn't doing it.
Come with me.
No, man. This shit.
Oh, is that armpit hair? I don't know why I noticed the smallest of things. God, I'm sick.
See, you lied right there, man. You said if I got up.
Stop.
No. Why would I stop when you lie to me?
What did they lie to you about? They said, get up or you're going to jail. And you're going to jail. I don't think that's lying to me.
Better than
off
that,
that plane.
dude. You're
I asked
better
you
than that.
5
I saw you outside before I even came in with your mask off. No, you're better than that. That's not cool. That's not cool, dude.
Oh, that's not cool, man. That's not cool. God, you had your mask off. I want to see this woman in jail.
To comply with
No,
everybody?
with you two, yes. Not with you, because you're a liar. You are a person. You're not following my right? These are my constitutional procedures.
Lady, you don't know the Constitution. You can't even shave your armpits, let alone the constitutional rights. Anyways, next Karen.
Thank you.
What's up? I'm not going anywhere.
There we go. You just need to walk.
Yeah. It's spine problems.
Is there a reason why you're doing this, Christina?
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on here. Is this Karen even alive? Is this Karen drunk? Is she dead? Is she just playing dead? I'm really curious. Well, it appears that she is very awake. If I had to give my best assumption, she's resisting arrest by not walking. Not a very smart tactic in my opinion. You're just gonna piss off the police.
Here we go.
Please walk. Please walk. Please walk.
What's wrong with me? You're
Please walk.
No.
Please walk.
No. Why?
Because you're under arrest and we would.
And this is the last frame of the Karen video. Unfortunately, we can't see the screaming ghoul go to jail, but I can imagine the rest of the video is probably a headache. Maybe that's why they cut off the video. But anyways, next Karen.
Drop the knife now! Drop it now!
This has got to be the most epic anime fight intro I've ever seen in my life. We got a very strong Karen with a fupa so large it covers her private part very well. And here we got the main character, the cop, here to rescue everybody to save the day. This is gonna be a good fight.
Drop the knife! Drop the knife now! 10:33. Drop it! Get back. Back up. Drop the knife now!
I've never felt a moment so intense before. I feel like I'm in an old western movie where the antagonist is staring down the main character in the center of the town. At this point, it's just a stare off and I am actually living for it.
Drop the knife now!
Dude, she turned into a wooden plank real quick. I love this whole video. She was all high and mighty, and then in the matter of a second, she just falls like an absolute pussy.
Drop the knife!
God damn it! So you're all kidnapping me?
Did she just say, are you kidnapping me? No, they're cops. They're taking you to jail, you goof. Okay, I think I'm done here. Please click the video on screen to watch more content. But anyways, yeah, subscribe.